sitting host no tema bubi ansano ya invite no say omra na tape na Hopeson Adorye ebe kasa no onfa emra osa akwa ni so
yes asama Hopeson Adorye kind the such a number no
that's right
no there is no host about that and I don't know why you see I have certain principles Alaska and sometimes in some nipa no canon it doesn't mean say be a vindicative and you sometimes we need to interrogate the issues well. You see, I'm saying he has assumed a certain fancy pace via a one DJ so then you in some no kujina platforms no cannot so kagum without realize and also thinking and some no cannot incriminating. You see, and Greater Accra Regional Minister ko cancer and Krasemo Yabi, Abra, honorable to force him by a press conference back and say, Yachicha security so 30 at their mom.
That's right.
This man was bold enough to say, sir, NDC for some more back pass or more no your best person. So wow. So these are minds, yeah, they or my shop, they think at a very low level. As I said,
former Greater Accra Regional Minister.
Or your former.
And now your interior minister.
Why to fool, sir? No, you expect, sir. Alaska, you know, you expect him to go back at that level because some now can is incriminating.
That's right.
You see, Hopeson Adorye, you know, and he deserves to be arrested, to be very honest with you. That's but right. The only difference is the pick and choose in this whole thing. Because to go and say, you got to dynamite and so forth, it's a criminal castration and you need to be arrested. But you see, so more arresting now or move go issue numa. It shouldn't be one-sided. They need to do it in such a way, say the very people who are involved. Because I was say, Boabia someone about say Akufo-Addo himself and knew. Yes. So again, for him to mention that particular thing, it means that he's ready to implicate everybody that is involved, right, including the president. So Osha says, "Oh, Kasano or Church Muna," and ya Honor Yebe Kase Yajai. Because me a source or no can answer no say he will be arrested. Nanke and Chilokran can be a bear. Okay. Yes.
He said it.
So he's daring them. So now no, subsequently no, we are interested. Because so you use this means to capture political, to intimidate, to disenfranchise a group of people using fear and this kind of intimidatory tactics. I koto bomb or dynamite and say for example, omum PM to aba. We are when you know now by the power and say class 7 or the power no ye essay or minor Alaska. Then we need to know the say they start here the ecosystem and almost more bear criminal liabilities they need to bear in a way as in the future no e betimi serve a lot. Na say asebna papa ana ansebna we can no Hopeson can no enya dynamite issue ngwa no kan yo
exactly
o kan say elections na ye no e just no the polling agents no more EC executives no MPP constituency executives from Kumewu and Sasab no so no say no so deserve investigation but no they are not interested. That is why I'm saying that my worry has to do with the pick and choose attitude on the part of this particular government. For instance, people in the previous administration, yes, me say it doesn't matter, you can be Jesus Christ. If you go contrary to Yamrane or the Sabo Maisikama, I'm running Udi. That is my default position. But you see, I don't want a situation whereby Alaska Yabachino, but Kwakudia Yamanako, Ebasana, that's selective justice, and the creating insecurity for all of us, because a time will come, a certain minority people will feel insecure. They know that the system will not guarantee their safety, it will not give them fairness. The last time I catch why this violent groups, set it up. What he said, Al-Shabaab, terrorist group, Alaska, they were once peaceful and very intelligent people like we are. My catcher says some were medical doctors, some were doing hospital, some were professors, some were your friend saying journalists, and so for by net. Or more adjust to master some one of movements and net today from today going. You're free a terrorist. You're free a man, some own mansions so. Some only resort, beach resort, and as for by a jan or now is a easy decision to make because the system no, they have realized system no in fair system. And like I said, there are some of us there are people who prefer say to survive, to fight against injustice. Even if they will die, they will do it to survive. To say justice will prevail. But my culture say injustice build it. And as a peace, I build it on injustice. You know? It is war in postponement.
Exactly.
And you war postponing because injustice cannot fester. Anything grow, you can't sustain it, you can't guarantee it. So we need to do it in such a way. Say Hopeson Adorye can some na Alaska Yente Kroma. MPP for primaries, you know. A branch of this or no packet dollars to them. Now, in this opponent, no, it's $1, which $4.
Alfred Obi, that's right.
This guy, at the time, Ghana is in economic crisis. At the time, a month for packet dollars go on them, Cecilia, the party be a good them. Ghanaians are looking for answers. At the time, a buying a summa soldier for the police for so among gawo for because they have their own dollars. They have their own dollars. Alaska dollars from
That's right.
And they are exchanging. Yes, it's unregulated way, but elsewhere, but abiding to go to the extent of arresting those people, not sure say you are very serious about this whole thing. So how come people have dollars in their rooms? And this guy, a government official, is telling you not packet dollars to need them.
And it has not been questioned.
He has not been questioned. Your economic crime unit in as for no CID as for investigation. None of them they are picking up. So it is the selective justice, and the government deliberately turn a blind eye to equal and other criminal activities, you know. Because you say at force ya koto ambulance in Sikano, why any dilly dally as a former Alaska? Yes, wait me to show my investigation. And America say crime is a crime. But what about Cecilia Dapa? Why is she walking free? To the stand say investigation no crano. We couldn't conclude on a thing.
That's right.
3 big state institutions today are engaging in dogfight on the street. And these institutions are there to work to protect the identity of the president. Alaska. President, you know, identity president, he's not a role president. But responsibility that comes with it, he doesn't have it. And a man for within the government, you know, obey the open. But I told you, I didn't say responsible holding people to account. Then you have 2 new head gallery or munch position for number young prosecutor. But that's the easiest thing to do for every government is to prosecute your opponent.
Exactly.
But the real commitment and the raw deal comes when you are able to look into the faces of your own people and deal with them. That is how you send a message to them. But you see, the impunity now you gather within this period is so much to the extent Alaska. So and here it was split onto our faces. That time, no, we can't save the situation because Ghana, we are sitting on a tenterhook, so we are sitting on a time bomb. It's just a matter of say, you best trigger another call, then everything will just go boom. We need to guard against some of these things because say yes. Yeah, far away at Nipa Maya Bonu Kromano. You go after them one after the other, near prosecute or more. There is a tall list. These tall list now people who are very close to Akufo-Addo.
It will cut across.
And that's Kanaka president require a subject of criminal inquiry. Akufo-Addo himself. Oh, on one Casa Crash here channel. Akufo-Addo Kwan Casa Cry because that many scandals are back. He couldn't even clear himself. He threatened Al Jazeera to oversee one executive secretary as well. Al
Jazeera there, no.
Yes, we've seen people at the presidency. Forge amount for signatures, and then as a form, and the official documents, and then as a form, also left, right, center. Nobody has been incriminated. Nobody has been investigated. Now, I don't start the president himself will clear the person. So motivation ben now they call investigation. And then look at the ordeals of the special prosecutor to the sense that they are finding a way to haunt him. Because what they anticipate as over there, you can go for old tapes. Maybe straightforward. Say this guy.
No, you said it.
I use the word poodle.
Exactly.
Yes. So this guy cannot because they brought him as a dog on a leash. Control no, or he will be dancing around issues as if he's acting. But in the end. Everyone who said integrity is on the line, he decided to go deeper. Look at what they did to him. And today, no, like void, useless. And all the almighty kind of wasted. So Makato said, the fight against corruption, isn't about the many state institutions you set up. It is actual commitment on the part of the person. But Akufo-Addo has no commitment. Alaska. The president has no commitment. He's behaving like a con artist. Yes. a scam artist. You know a scam artist? He's behaving like a scam artist. Are dancing around the issues. Where critical actions among for requests be president day, but be a time let us act for the sake of the people. Because you see, it is not always as a president now be to impress people in the gallery. Because you see, political party, followers in there, most of them tend to be very gullible because they have their loyalty, everything. So they don't assess the situation from a very constructive perspective. But there are numerous people sitting in the gallery who are very intelligent. Always as a leader, your focus must be on on those people. How intellectuals value and you see the way you are acting. But imagine say everybody in this country is sitting in the gallery. Cheerleaders, you're watching so. But when in reality, Alaska, things are going sideways. Because there are a lot of criminal activities are also within this government, within this period. Now PDS in composer.
Serious.
Alaska, let me sit here and tell you. Are you aware, sir? Aya Tamamoto way. Ya dama contract tia ho ka kwan ye nyanya ye. Oh! They have paid the contractor over $1.4 million. Oh, Chrome has said. Me yes a parliament cry away. Alaska, ya confirm Mauritius company ba Chrome ha. Ebetia over $2.1 million at the man say a sky train.
That's right. Initiative.
Yes. Now, Alaska, now our money will be private company. Can you be engaging in this kind of silly stuff?
And he's going about
Alaska. The guy is a joker. You see, Alaska, go and look at your friends like the SML, GRA contract. You see, there is a portion that KPMG described it as evolution of KPMG contract with GRA. They say it's very interesting. How a company that was constituted on the 17th of February 2017. Almost such a company, no, SMEL. Then they rushed to your friend is saying, PPA for approval. In 10 company na yatsina 4 months crying my no, or money kwaje. 3 occasions and a GRA pushed the cause. Mama contract. PPA board on 3 occasions shut it down. Quickly, no more sardino, or no uniform no more buy. Wouldn't no more buy. There is the Blue Gate company. I have big company, and I'm okay, say PPA no for my then the Blue Gate, should subcontract them so that it doesn't go through all the scrutiny. Yeah, for 6 months audit. 6 months no so not blue when ye blue enough flama company na subtracted no aba be so be main company afei no one say yes contract ni gu omo so sa upstream your friends say upstream petroleum boy downstream upstream no aye say we say petroleum na process industry no exploration and it's a production of oil, no. I don't know upstream because processing and a downstream. Say when your oil, no, refinery, distribution, sales, and then as for and this auditing in our canning in album and without parliamentary approval, PPA, nobody. I know, my answer was no, because this is a final nail. I never bought coffee. Nipa no OTGR no GRA boss. Opia contract in the ma SML na or the PP almost no. The very moment okwa retirement pet and obaje SML no manage. The one your boss saying. So you see the collusion, you see the deliberate criminal activities. So sometimes when we sit here and we talk about some of these, and people might see someone and say, oh, mum poor masem, obian time obiao, na me time obia peden. Alaska. Pepper in as a foreigner speaking say so clearly Akufo-Addo win power nana or more asate SML up because Akufo-Addo took over on the same
on the 7th January.
Yes, on the 17th of February, the same 2017, less than in 1 month after, and yes, SML. 1 month after. So if you check the date, 1 month after, no, oh yeah, no more time you have to call PPA. Say yes, we mama company only experience, only expertise, just only share.
Every good trace of track record from good timber. A timber.
It's an offshoot of a friend saying a timber company.
That's right.
Because it's all called director, I'm not saying only track record, but a company be the offshoot to the you know, say every credibility will be attached to the offshoot company. Anything I'm wearing, sir.
Right.
But the reality in this Alaska, me say these are criminals. very determined and passionate criminals. Who say Ghanaians are gullible. Ghanaians are very ignorant. Ghanaians are emotional people. The media are not truthful.
Serious, and the young two free SHS into Homo.
Yes.
Now, you're hiding behind free SHS.
Yes. Alaska. So this whole thing, my catcher said, is still our. And the person all supervising all these things is an old man who should know better. An old man who should know better. Somebody under political fringes, he promised Ghanaians heaven. This is a man who promised to protect the public purse. This is a man who promised he will not borrow. This is the man who promised the CD dollar will be protected. Today, look at the Ghana track record. And then we've been declared junk at the international space.
Right.
Ghana today cannot go out there and borrow. When was the last time what TV? And then Ghana for Mudo Musika, Momboto Musika, Bob, Bimbos, and such a treasure bill as for today they can't go for their money. The catcher said, a man met me, Sofubishiam or Eco Bank, and Koyabe or Yababisu. Because of the Nisika of treasure bill or Yare, he needs the money. But Okwa, or yeah, almost can all the seller sometime by catcher says, he can't be Omuchiaman but to a bill account to Mosan a free. No, yes, uncle for Nibia. Nipa wa bomb Mobosia, Sikana by an screenshot to the church or Moso watch number bitia. And that's your good bango, I see a year free without any explanation. And you can imagine the pain these people are going through. So Alaska, and some night in the moon, a beer for the Nippon Bochen are just sycophants who don't want to paint the gloomy picture, the desperate situation. Ghana wom, the economic outlook Ghana for wom no, and no. So baby Oteno, he thinks to see things otherwise. But the reality underpinning Ghana's current economic situation, is so damning, and Ghanaians are very angry, and they are willing to get him out. So our plans be say our kwakofani joke na mana baba tena konwa we so a na ya ka tell say enya busia konwa na wuwu a wo do wo fase ade ade. Oh yes, enya busia konwa na wuwu do wo fase ade konwa. Akufo-Addo has no power to decide who becomes president after him. And I make us all one case a ton of money young ton of malomi for about Macoton become Fasoni so as president. Because if today he can sit there and tell us Snating as for a non-performance young Toma. Nanka president in the Sankayaton because presidency has proven to be useless in this country. And Kayaton on China for more than a call. So they should really get serious and take Ghanaian serious because Massa and now grown a radio.
Me who I was a news portal which I say 2024 you 70 just say Obia can fight Baumia can contest no need tilapia kura.
Oh na Alaska na is not true. That Baumian, the ordinary Namway, or corner tilapia tea that papers on Baumian. I would prefer to vote for tilapia tea. Alaska joke no doso. Joke no doso. I would prefer to vote for tilapia tea. Our that paper so. I know I'm for the baby banku. And for so also chance over to Abama Baumia.
Maybe some say Hopeson Adorye, some people no can see and give it no.
Oh, and I make us say no, as I'm not okay, no, you should be smart to know say on come find the hundi. What as I'm not making no. So it doesn't matter, but selectivity no, that is the issue. Because there are people who are in them people today who have said similar stuff. I have heard what has happened in America.
Hopeson Adorye MVP, I know a gang leader. Near Bojino, he was a hero.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Bobby, so many panic.